Okay, so we're tedding hay. Just working and tedding this here. John Deere 7200 New Holland 3417. Tedding away. A lot of hay out here. Not too much hay, but a lot of ground, and it's gonna be slow going, only doing 3 miles an hour, about 1650 RPM. So this hay tedder has really been a good tedder. I love the hydraulic fold. I don't know where you'd be today without it. Just that you know, you can do a lot more. You can, instead of having to get off a tractor, manually unfold the tedder. All it is a rope that you pull that goes up to the tedder, or back to the tedder, I mean, and then goes up to tractor, and then you pull the rope and run your detent lever here, your hydraulic lever, down. Well, that tips the brakes forward, and then tips the holds the wings down. So it's always fun tedding along tree lines or doing any kind of hay work. You pick up little sticks here and there, and little twigs and that, and watch them go around the beaters, and hopefully not knock out a window. But I think I got the tines a little too low, but I never adjusted it, so we'll just go with that. They're probably meant to be that low from when we done second cutting to pick up the fine stuff off the ground, because this hay, like I said earlier, is not heavy at all. Paper thin, if you farmers know what I mean by paper thin. It is thin. You know, I can remember back to when I was about 11, 12 years old or so. We had a New Holland 260, was it 263 or 163 hay tedder. The single, or no, it was a double basket tedder, 3-point tedder. I'm pretty sure it was a 263. You could either rake or ted with it, whichever one I'm thinking of. You could either rake or ted with it, and it was a 3-point New Holland. I can remember being set out in the field with that tractor, or raking with Grandpa, tedding hay with that, and making a day out of it. That was what we had before. Okay, that's what we had before the 163 hay tedder, 4-basket tedder. But that tedder was awesome. That little 3-point tedder. You could say you were tedding your windrows like I'm doing now, and then you rake them up with your roll bar rake or your rotary rake, and then you then it rains, and you're like, oh crap, you know. You just want to lightly, and after it rains, and you look at the forecast, and you go, well, okay, it's gonna be nice for 3, 4, or 5 days. Maybe we can get this all tedded back out again, and maybe get it all bound up. So you go out and you try and ted with this kind of big bulky tedder, and you gotta break it all apart, ted it back out, let it dry, then you gotta break it back up again 2 or 3 days later. Well, you're just going, what the heck? You know, this is a whole lot of monkeying around. You wish you had, we wish we had that 3-point tedder back, to where it would just lightly fluff the dash guard and windrows, and you'd save it. You'd save a day. Well, we wish we had the darn thing back again, but we bought something else. We bought a different kind of tedder that don't necessarily do the kind of stuff that we wanted to do. It's one of them that's got the big reel in the front, and it just kind of like a grain head almost, but it kind of don't do the job that we wanted to do. It kind of just flips the hay, flops it whichever way, and I'll throw a picture up of the machine here in a little bit. But we got our first round done. We're back to the starting point. We'll go 2 more over here. So I wish we had that hay tedder back, just for emergencies when it rains and you have everything all raked up and you don't really want to completely tear your windrows apart. But I don't pay the bills, so I can't say what goes. I'm just an employee, so well, I guess that is that. So I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for watching. So we had a really, really bad year. I'm just gonna say a really, really bad year for well, I wouldn't necessarily say bad year. Not so good of a year. It just wasn't very, very profitable. The wheat, we'll start off with the wheat, because that was the first thing we done. Was the wheat done 60 bushel the acre. That's nothing. That's something to be thankful for. 60 bushel the acre with all the rain, with all the rain and stuff we had. Then the straw, it didn't, didn't do an awful whole lot good. We didn't even get a bale in the bottom barn, to be honest with you. That's kind of a downer. So now we're just basically waiting on the beans and the corn. Beans are starting to turn. I was up on a hill today looking. They're just starting to turn color. This is on August the 4th. Today being the 4th of August. And then we're doing third cutting hay. We'll be all done then after third cut. One of the reasons too why you don't run it at PTO speed when you ted it, well, you do, but third cutting you don't, is because, well, I tell you, is because you'll lose the hay, and then two, you'll beat the leaves off the alfalfa. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, but short-term memory kind of stinks. But it's all right. My hay didn't come up that I planted. I planted that there with the handheld broadcaster, and it tried to come up, but it had a wet spot here, always wet. So, oh well. But it's gonna be a long evening. But somebody's got to do it. Okay, so now I think it's going to go a little bit quicker. Stupid monitor in the way. 2, 4, 6, 8. I think. I don't know. Stupid monitors in the way. That's for sprayer. That's for a square baler. They put the applicator on a tablet this time around. It's on a tablet. I don't know why we need a tablet, but they think we need a tablet. Try to play games and all that. I don't even know how to do that. If I do this right, I should just be able to keep going around and around in a circle. At least over to those real long rounds over there. Let's see, I want to go to the right all the time. No, on the left all the time. Okay, I want to go to the left all the time because I got a clear view out the window here. I at least want to count over maybe 6 rows or so. 2, 4, 6, 8 rows. Okay, we'll go 8 rows then, so that way we don't have to turn so short and hard on the drive line, which I don't know. I don't see how you can be hard on a drive line with 8-tether, but it's possible. I mean, I've seen it done before with disc bind and that, where it growls and grinds and everything. So this goes back to the video I did about church and all that kind of stuff. Farming, I don't want to get ripped on this one, what I'm about to say, but farming comes before church. Let me explain why. Okay? The animals gotta eat, right? Animals make food, like cows make meat, pigs meat, bacon, stuff like that. So they can feed us. No cows, no pigs, no food. We die. That just basically what it comes down to in my mind. Or we all just turn into vegetarians and say the heck with it. Which I don't see it happening. Not a vegetarian, not gonna happen. So yeah. Every other month, like December through April, yeah, I'll go to church a little bit more often, but not 6-7 months out of the year, 8 months. So if you guys enjoy, thanks for watching. Stop back by. Comment, rate, subscribe.